Moreno, the owner of that team, has signed Mike Trout twice. He signed Pujols. He signed Rendon. He signed Upton. He signed C.J. Wilson. Frankly, it's hard to sit here and say, oh, you could have gotten two great prospects for him and give up the season. I couldn't have done it, so I can't blame him.
In the real world, in real time, I like what they did. I have to say it.
The only way to keep Ohtani is to add pieces to this team. Give them.
Have you ever wondered if Shohei Ohtani's long-awaited return to the Dodgers' pitching rotation has just taken a major hit? Well, Dodgers fans have some concerning news today because Ohtani has suffered another setback in his recovery. Just when it looked like he was making steady progress, the team has been forced to slow everything down again. Could this delay his return even further? And what does this mean for the Dodgers as they chase another World Series? Stay with me because the latest update changes everything. The Los Angeles Dodgers were hoping that Shohei Ohtani would continue building toward his return to the pitching rotation this weekend. The plan was simple. Ohtani would throw another bullpen session on Saturday, continue increasing his workload, and move one step closer to pitching in a real game. But that plan has now been canceled. According to Dodgers manager Dave Roberts, Ohtani decided not to throw because his left knee still doesn't feel 100%. Roberts explained that after Ohtani's previous bullpen session, there was actually a little bit of regression instead of improvement that immediately raised concerns inside the organization. Now, before anyone panics, Roberts made it clear that the Dodgers are not calling this a serious injury or a major setback. However, it is definitely frustrating because every bullpen session is supposed to move Ohtani forward, not backward. Just a few days earlier, Ohtani had completed a bullpen session of around 30 pitches. That workout was supposed to be a positive sign after receiving an orthovisc injection in his knee during the All-Star break. The expectation was that the injection combined with extra rest would finally allow Ohtani to pitch without discomfort. Instead, the Dodgers are now hitting the pause button. Dave Roberts admitted that this wasn't the outcome the team expected. He said it was disappointing because Ohtani's progress had suddenly stopped instead of continuing. Even so, Roberts emphasized that the team isn't worried about long-term damage. The Dodgers believe this is simply part of a careful recovery process. Every decision is being made with input from Ohtani himself, along with the team's medical staff. Rather than rushing back too soon, they're choosing patience. One interesting detail from Roberts' comments is that hitting and running don't seem to bother Ohtani at all. That's why fans continue seeing him in the Dodgers lineup almost every day as the designated hitter. Ohtani himself has told the coaching staff that swinging the bat, running the bases, and playing offense cause no problems with his knee. The discomfort only appears when he's pitching. That creates a very unique situation. Most players dealing with knee problems would likely miss games entirely. But because Ohtani is such a unique two-way superstar, he can still help the Dodgers offensively while continuing to recover as a pitcher. And let's not forget how valuable he has been at the plate this season. Even without pitching, Ohtani remains one of baseball's biggest offensive threats and one of the league's most dangerous hitters every single night. Still, the Dodgers didn't expect this recovery to become so unpredictable. The organization originally believed that the orthovisc injection and the extended All-Star break would solve the knee issue once and for all. Their hope was that Ohtani would return after the break and steadily work his way back into the starting rotation without any interruptions. Instead, what they're experiencing now is exactly the opposite. One bullpen session goes well. The next causes discomfort. Another workout gets canceled. It's become a stop-and-start process that nobody inside the Dodgers organization wanted. Fortunately for Los Angeles, the schedule is actually helping them a little bit right now. The Dodgers have an off day on Monday, which means they don't immediately need another starting pitcher. That gives Ohtani additional time to recover without forcing the team into making a rush decision. But that breathing room won't last forever. As the calendar moves into August, the Dodgers will eventually need someone to fill Ohtani's expected spot in the rotation if he isn't ready. That could mean another bullpen game. It could mean calling up another pitcher. Or it could mean relying on one of their recovering starters. One name to watch closely is Blake Snell. The former Cy Young Award winner is making encouraging progress after arthroscopic elbow surgery. During his latest rehab start for AAA Oklahoma City, Snell threw 2 2/3 innings while reaching 49 pitches. The Dodgers want him to stretch out to 4 innings in his next rehab appearance before deciding whether he's ready to return to the major leagues. Dave Roberts didn't commit to a specific timeline, saying the team wants to see how Snell performs before making any final decisions. If Snell returns successfully, he could provide enormous help while Ohtani continues working through his recovery. For Dodgers fans, that's at least one positive development during an otherwise disappointing week. The biggest question now is simple. When will Shohei Ohtani actually pitch again? Right now, nobody knows. Dave Roberts continues saying he believes Ohtani can return sometime in August, but there's no exact date anymore. Every bullpen session depends entirely on how Ohtani's knee responds. If the discomfort disappears, the build-up resumes. If it returns, everything pauses again. That uncertainty makes planning extremely difficult for both Ohtani and the Dodgers. This situation also reminds everyone just how challenging it is for Ohtani to return as both an elite hitter and an elite pitcher after multiple major surgeries. The Dodgers have invested heavily in protecting their biggest superstar. They understand that rushing him back for one regular season start simply isn't worth risking a more serious injury before October. The ultimate goal remains the postseason. If Ohtani is healthy enough to pitch during the playoffs, that could completely transform the Dodgers' championship chances. So, while fans may feel disappointed today, the organization is clearly thinking about the bigger picture rather than the next few regular season games. Still, every delay naturally creates more questions. Will Ohtani be fully healthy this season? Can the knee finally handle the stress of pitching? Will August really be the month he returns? Or could this recovery take even longer than expected? Only time will answer those questions. For now, Dodgers fans will continue watching one of baseball's greatest players dominate at the plate while patiently waiting for the day he finally walks back to the mound. The good news is that neither Ohtani nor the Dodgers believe this setback is serious. The bad news is that every canceled bullpen session pushes his pitching return a little further into the future. And until Ohtani successfully resumes throwing without pain, the mystery surrounding his return will continue. What do you think? Should the Dodgers remain patient with Shohei Ohtani, or should they consider shutting down his pitching plans completely until next season to protect his long-term future? Share your opinion in the comments below, because I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.